Hi, Seba. So our company is Samsung Electronics, and we are Juanita, Cano, Camila Martinez, and Valeria Yabur. Okay, start. Who created? The creator of this company is Lee Byung-chul, who was a South Korea businessman, founder of the Samsung groups. Her parents is Lee Chang-chul and No Jerry. He grew up in one of the largest Lady Wong family in Oryeong country, South Gyeongsang region. Of those is 139. He entered Waseda University in Japan, but he did not graduate and returned home, where he participated in family business. In 1939, the Samsung company opened in Daeju. The company was called Samsung, which is Korean for 3 stars. The Samsung logo includes the representation of 3 stars until 1993, when the company decided to get rid of the symbol's heritage. Okay, and he's living you. Okay, what does company do? Samsung Electronics is a multinational electronics and information technology company based in Samsung Town, Seoul, and South Korea. It is the main subsidiary of the Samsung Group, with assembly plants and sales networks in 65 countries. Samsung has more than 200,000 employees, with dedicates of human resources and technology to create superior products and service. It is the largest South Korean business group, with the numerous subsidiaries in Spanish business, such as commerce, electronics, technology, finance, insurance, constructions, biotechnology, and the service sector. The group was founded in 1938 as an import and export company of products, and later it will expand its business to other sectors. Okay, that's the Samsung of South Korea. And okay, what level of exportation or rentability did they have last years? Here we have several tables in the graph. One shows the export of Samsung in the last years, and in the next two, some statistical data of sustainability of the company. Okay, we see how it goes up year after year, and the largest number of export was in 2018, which sold 243,000.77 billions. Okay, also here have the relationship of economic value, and I'm going to tell you those of 2019. Okay, purchase cost had a 173,000.3. In social contribution have 0.53. In dividends have 9.6. In employed remunerations have 28.1, and financial expenses have 0.7, and finally have a taxes and fees have 9.3. Okay, what kinds of charity do they have? Samsung wins Environmental Protection Award for responsibility waste disposal and recycling initiatives. Samsung Electronics was recognized for its environmental leadership, credential in Russia with the Golden Crane Award from the Commercial Initiative. Okay. And this competition, jury praised Samsung environmental initiatives in the field of electronics products, disposal and recycling, and awarded them in the highest accolade in the ecology category. And thanks to Helen, Samsung will donate 3 million to charity. And in addition, Samsung will personally donate 800 billion worth to charity. Okay, and that's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Camila, and today I'm going to tell you some things about the Samsung Electronics. So, when was it created? Samsung Electronics was created on March 1st, 1938 in Seoul, in South Korea. Okay, the logo and the explanation. The present logo appear on package of noodles and then this fried using into mark rice, red fish, vodka, wine, and other products that were part of the assortment. So it was a detailed trademark in the shape of a rectangle and it contains Korean characters and a white circle set inside two rings, like you can see. And in the center were two 5-point stars. They are associated with the trademark name because Sam means tree and Sung means star. So Sam, Sung. Okay, there are several assumptions about where this concept came from. According to the first version, the owner of the company was referring to his children, who were supposed to inherit the family business. According to another hypothesis, he put an special symbolism in the world. So he wanted that the company shine like the stars in the sky. In addition, the character Sun means power and greatness, and Sung is associated with eternity. In addition to the stars, two horizontal lines were dedicated inside the circle, symbolizing the company's main product. In this moment was rice noodles, and a little further down was here to wait as a tribute to Samsung's agricultural roots. In the 1960s, the brand began to engage in insurance and real estate sales, which was reflected in its logo. So the designers eliminated all the elements associated with the food industry, and they left only three 4-point stars placed inside a white circle against the background of the square. At the time, the palette was black and white. So then description Samsung appeared for the first time in the logo. The developers used the English version of the name to emphasize that the global nature of the company and bring it to the international market. And the strict walls and serif letter emphasis are restraining the style. Late in 1970, the company's founder considered the logo obsolete, so he decided to change its graphics. The designers eliminated the white circle and divide the three stars, placing each of them inside the hexagon, like in this image. Okay, and the geometric figures became red because at the time came the launch of Samsung Color TVs, and it was then that they manufactured once and for all abandoned the inexpressive black and white symbols. A bright palette was supposed to emphasize the high picture quality of TV screens. So then in 1993, the company began to actively enter the international level. So she was equal to modern innovations and a technical boom. It abandoned everything of old-fashioned, including from the previous logo. Um, they changed a completely new brand appeared. So our description of a Samsung in a global like this photo and located that geometric figure symbol. So Jehovah symbolizes the universe. This is like an obvious connection because before Samsung emphasized so much in the stars. So the stars and the universe connection, okay. So then this is the actual logo. So the designer simplified the logo by eliminating the oval, and all that remains is the word Samsung, painting in blue. It's written in a single font, which abruptly symbols. The DT comes in bold and vertical black. The printed characters are characterized by right angles and the advanced of serif. So the letter A strikes the eye without a horizontal stroke. But the logo with the ellipse didn't disappear anymore. So it became corporate and now this is the actual logo. Okay, so in how many countries does it have presence? Really, Samsung is like a global brand. Okay, like in all the countries. So there are some countries. So in Latin America, is located in 12 countries, and they are Panama, Ecuador, Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Guatemala, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, Puerto Rico. It has a very active trade in some islands, such as Bahamas and Cuba, and it sells in the United States, China, and all Europe. So in this list, I didn't mention a lot of countries, but the list because it will be more or less like 56 countries in total. And obviously Colombia, and I didn't put here, but Colombia, like you can see. So 56 countries, a lot. Okay, how this company influenced the society or economy. Okay, so in South Korea, after the Second World War, they were penniless, but then they became one of the richest countries because of Samsung. So after the Second World War, South Korea was so poor and Samsung was like the team that helped to grow up this country, um, become one of the richest. Okay, Samsung has had a great impact on the world as it marketed everything from food to electronics. Like we know, Samsung started with food, and now especially in electronics. So it is currently the company that manufactures the most smartphones globally. Actually, Samsung is like the company that manufactures most smartphones in the world, and it is present in many countries. And little by little, as it evolves, it brings to the market new and innovative products, which ends up being a success. So Samsung goes far beyond its cell phone and component manufacturing division. It has industry and construction, textile work, entertainment, business, and sport clubs. and even shares in Renault Samsung. So, an automobile group whose management developed after they were forced to sell it in an anti-monopoly policy that the country experienced in the 1990s. So, exports from all of Samsung account for 20% of the national J. Oh no, sorry. G GDP. Sorry, but the technology division we all know is the flagship of the corporation. So Samsung is the most important cable uh, conglomerate with its own characteristic and managing style and family heritage in the entire country. Samsung Electronics manufactures products in several categories: semiconductors like RAM, flash memory, hard disk drives, digital display, LCD displays, LED displays, plasma displays, OLED displays. So more things a part of the things we know. Okay, and their sustainability management aims to create integrate values. So they not only create economic values by maximizing profit and shareholder values, but also take a stronger responsibility as a global citizen to create social values. So as they deliver innovative products and services along to the value chain that is based on the core values were pursued at Samsung. They unite values in the field of economy, society, and environment. They monitor the financial and non-financial impacts that they exert on society and throughout the entire process to maximize positive impact and minimize negative ones. Okay, this is all, and thank you. Bye, Sila.
Hi, Seba. So now it's my turn to talk about Samsung Electronics. And first of all, I'll start with work policies. So in 2005, Samsung Electronics introduced the Global Code of Conduct as a reference guide for our approach to responsible and committed business practice. Over the year, the expectations of various entities, including NGOs, governments, customers, shareholders, suppliers, and employees, have grown along with their responsibility as global corporate citizens. They are highly committed to the environment and sustainability. This is something that I'm going to talk later. Both employees and shareholders are driven to improve values, education, and compliance, normative compliance. So now, how many countries and employees they manage? Samsung has a presence in 73 countries globally, 12 of which are in Latin America, in countries like Panama, Colombia. That's something that Valeria talked about. And globally has more than three 300 392,000 employees. Okay, so now the environmental work. So as mentioned above, Samsung has a strong commitment to environmental stewardship. All work areas of Samsung Electronics have obtained ecological management systems certification and, as such, practice environmentally responsible management. but its commitment to the environment is not limited to the workplace. Within the company and the workplace, they identify uh, environmental problems and seek solutions. Samsung Electronics verifies its greenhouse gas emissions every year through a third party. Also, based on the diagnosis of internal examiners, they look for ways to reduce their emissions and continuously take steps to improve. One of its many areas of focus to reduce gases has been the ongoing effort to reduce emissions of fluorinated gases, which have a significant impact on global warming. This has led to significant progress, particularly in semiconductor manufacturing operations. So basically, they try to always look for new things that have least impact in the environment. And yeah, that's all my presentation. I hope you like it. And yeah, bye. I love you.